Hey partners, today we're going to look at the Luxo Pixar ball. Let's get into it.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
To infinity and beyond!
The famous Luxo Pixar ball that we all have grown to love. One of the most interesting pieces of my Toy Story collection is the Luxo ball, only because not only is it such a famous pop cultural icon through the Pixar shorts that we've seen, through the Toy Story movies where you see the Luxo ball just popping out and being used in key scenes. It's just something that I've always wanted to capture in my collection, but something movie accurate, just like I saw when it first appeared in the first Toy Story movie so long ago. So this is courtesy of Pixel Dan. I found this doing a Google search, and I always wanted to figure out what is the most movie accurate Pixar ball we can get. Well, they did release a Pixar Studio ball back in the day, and it's small. So in D23 came out in 2015 with a convention exclusive. They had a bigger, more movie accurate Pixar Luxo ball, and unfortunately it was way too limited edition. I wasn't able to get one. So I went to eBay, and this is my personal collection that I want to show you guys. Here's Buzz Lightyear for size comparison so you can see the size of these Luxo balls. This one is from Disneyland that I got last year in 2019. It's about 4 inches in diameter, so it's very small. It looks great with Pop Funko figures, but it's not accurate scale with our Toy Story collection figures, unfortunately. These are more common. You can find them all over the internet. You can still find them at Disney parks. But although it's bouncy, it looks movie accurate, the blue's a little too light. Other than that, it's just too small. So I did have that because I'd used it for a Pop Funko live action of mine. So I did like it for the Pop Funko figures I have. Now, what's in scale with Buzz Lightyear? Well, the next step would be this studio ball, Pixar ball, that you can only get if you go to Pixar Studios in Northern California in Emeryville. It's a company called Headstrom, I don't know how to pronounce it. They're based in Ohio, and I got this ball 7 years ago. And 7 years ago, you can find these online for $150 to $200 is what I paid for this. Because unless you're invited through Pixar Studio, you can't just show up and take a tour. You have to know someone to get inside, either through attending a benefit or being invited by somebody on staff. Mine had some imperfections, some red splotching here. I heard a lot of these are not perfect because of that. There's some issues. I had this next to my RC, Toy Story Collection RC, and over time, the waxy ball, I guess it got stuck to the RC paint. So some of the RC paint kind of rubbed off on this, which is not good for me. But at least this video can teach you that if you leave this ball on objects like Toy Story Collection RC, be careful with the paint, guys. It could transfer over. This is a great size ball. I thought this was the most movie accurate scale, but as I started getting deeper into the details, it looks like D23 2015 is more accurate. This is still bouncy. It still looks like the movie. It's still squishy and bouncy, and I love it, and it's great for your Toy Story collection. But I feel like there are better Luxo balls out there. You just have to find them, and unfortunately they're super, super rare. So I wanted to replace this one. This one's about 7 inches in diameter, so you're able to see that. That's why I have the measure out here. I found another Pixar ball on eBay doing a search this last week, and it was only $45. So I messaged the lady, and I was like, okay, it's disinflated. Is that normal? She's like, yes, from the Pixar Studio store. If you want to take them home, they usually come disinflated. Now, I heard the D23 2015 version came inflated already, but that's how you know the difference, guys, between the Pixar Studio balls. They're going to be disinflated, and the ones that come to you inflated are D23 2015. So here we have a ball pump. I picked it up at Walmart for like $2 or something crazy. So we're just going to put it in here, the needle, and we're going to pump it up and see what it looks like. Well, I have it all blown up and it looks really good. Now, this is something really interesting. So I realized, so this lady said, yeah, I won it at an auction. I was there at Pixar Studio and I got a bunch of them. So I'm just going to sell them off because I don't need them all. And so I was like, this is awesome. And she just got it this year, last month. So this is a brand new Pixar Studio ball that you can only get if you're at Pixar Studios, which is amazing. And what I learned is that it's bigger than my studio ball that I got 7 years ago on eBay. So they must have updated the balls in the last 7 years. I don't know when it switched over, but this is a version 2, guys. It is a Luxo Pixar Studio ball from Pixar Studios, limited edition, version 2, because it is about an inch taller and rounder than my previous Pixar ball. And if you look, the layout is actually different. It does say Emeryville Pixar ball, so it is from the Pixar studio. It says Headstrom on it, and it has an updated numeric code that's a little bit different. It looks like the number comes after the last number that we got. So to me, this screams updated version 2 Studio Pixar ball. If you guys have more information about this, please let me know, because this was so mind-blowing right now when I did this. I thought it was going to be the same size, but it's not. If you look at it, they're not the same size. I didn't buy a new one to replace the old one, although I did. I actually accidentally got a better movie accurate Luxo ball because this one's bigger. And anything bigger that's closer to the D23 2015 size, that's going to be the most movie accurate. So I'm very happy to say this is my new favorite Luxo Pixar ball that I own, and it was only $45. I got lucky. I think they sold out by now because some of my fans found the auction too. So if you guys are watching this, congratulations if you grabbed one, because you probably won't see this again. So here's the movie still on the left. Here is the first studio ball on the right. You can see it's too small to be movie accurate. So if we put it the other ball, Luxo ball, you can see it's a little bigger, but it's still not 100% movie accurate, but just slightly more movie accurate because it's slightly bigger. So at the end of the day, guys, the best Luxo Pixar studio ball you can own is the D23 2015. Unfortunately, I don't think they made that many, and they're all gone now. And I can't even find them on eBay, which is usually I do, but keep your eyes peeled. If you guys find it, let me know, because I really want to own one really bad. So for now, I'm really happy with this one. It is a Luxo studio ball from Pixar Studios, and it is an updated version 2 from 2020, and it's really glossy. It's really nice. It actually looks a little bit more glossy than my old one, and it does have a waxy coating, which is, I think it's normal for the new ones. Anyway, I have my plush here to show you that I got at Disneyland Park in Anaheim. It's about a foot wide, so you can see the size comparison between all these Luxo balls that I own for fun. So guys, which one do you guys like better? Obviously, I'm biased because I want more movie accurate, so for me, my favorite one's going to be the new version 2 studio ball that I picked up on eBay for 45 bucks. I love the colors, it looks great. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me. I have a Patreon. Please check out the link below for some exclusives so I can do more behind-the-scene content for you guys. As always, thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the next video review.